Hey everyone, this is Will from PowerTraders.com. Today, guys, I'll be doing our weekly analysis on U.S. indices and other potential trade setups for this coming week. So we're currently looking at the S&P 500 futures. As you guys can see here, we've been trading in this nice channel trend for a while, right? We've held many times, corresponding with this blue line support here. But of course, we had a breakout in September. You guys can see here. And this is pretty much, really textbook here. Price is really following the levels really well. You see here, we came all the way back up. We had a retest, which is great. But of course, we got rejected, which, brought in more sellers, pushing price lower. Nevertheless, we're holding the support level though. You can see here, if you go on the weekly, we've closed well above these levels down here, which is great. And we zoom back up, and now we're testing support as we speak at 4,365. And if you guys watch my videos in the previous week, I've said that this level is super important, right? Corresponding with these touches here. It's a really key horizontal level support. So I would like to see it close above this level on the weekly. Excuse me. On the 4 hour, we are holding it so far. As you can see, look at all these series of 4 hours candle. And yet, we have yet to close above this black line, which is great. It's a great indication. But nevertheless, we're testing as we speak. So we'll give it some time and let's see what happens. Let's see what price decides to do, whether it's going to be a bearish breakout to take us back down here or even down here, or we'll see a bounce to the upside, something like that. Maybe, we still have this blue line as resistance level, which we're going to have to break. Maybe we'll see something like we'll break it, come back down and get a retest, and then resume off. That's um, a bullish scenario, right? But nevertheless, keeping a close eye on this. Price is going to make a decisive move soon, whether it's a bounce or it's a breakout. That's coming soon. So stay tuned on the S&P. All right, let's look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ does look more interesting, in my opinion. The reason for that is because look at this. We're just like the S&P. We're also coming down to, we're getting a retest right now, right? We have this nasty breakout. Yes, this is a bearish breakout. No wonder. I think what's going to happen if we do recover from here. Let's say we we have a retest, we hold the retest, and we come back up, then this will kind of look like a false breakout, right? But until then, price is testing key support, right? We still don't know that we're going to come back up. It's entirely possible we'll have another bearish breakout and take us down even lower. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind that at all. If you guys look here in the past, we've these levels down here has been key levels where we've seen big bounces, right? So I would not mind at all if we have a bearish breakout taking us back down to these levels here. I don't have that. In fact, I think I would be quite excited because this would give me an opportunity, especially as a swing trader, right? To enter a trade. Maybe I'll look into some tech stocks, right? Some long trades where we'll see a potential bounce as we have seen in the past, right? We've seen bounces down to this level in the past. So let's see what happens. The Nasdaq definitely does look interesting, but so far, right? We're getting a retest right now. So if we do hold it, for those of you guys who are considering to trade the Nasdaq, if we do hold this black line support level, I do think a long trade does look pretty attractive if we hold it, right? All right, let's look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones also coming down to test some support level down here, guys. We kind of draw this area here as support. This area here is pretty much support for, um, for the Dow Jones right now. So um, as long as we trade above this level or close the week above this support area, I do think the Dow Jones does look good. Also, on the other hand, if we do have a bearish breakout from this, that could really take us all the way down to test these levels down here, right? It's entirely possible. But nevertheless, just like the Nasdaq, just like the S&P, we're getting pretty much a retest. We're testing support right now, so let's give price some time. Let's see what price decide to do in the coming days. Maybe you'll see a bounce, maybe a bearish breakout. All right, let's look at the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 looks, I would say, the most boring, but that's from my point of view as a swing trader, right? We're trading dead in the middle of this trend. And secondly, as I mentioned before, this trend has been in place since February of this year, right? It's been trading sideways since February, so not too exciting. But as a swing trader, we do like it when price do come back down here, because if you long the Russell, every single time it comes back down to major support level, you've made money. Look at this, boom, boom, price shoots right back up every single time it comes back down to this major support level. So the reason why the Russell isn't interesting to me is because it's nowhere near any attractive levels where where I can gain any advantage. It's just trading right in the middle. But of course, I'm a swing trader, right? So I do like these levels here. These levels are great, great levels for me or swing traders to enter the market. As you guys can see here, with that in the center, nothing too exciting happening, right? Um, Maybe it seems like we could, it looks like we're forming, consolidating, right? Price is narrowing down, so maybe we'll see a decisive move to the upside or the downside soon. That's entirely possible. All right, let's look at ARKK. ARKK, not too interesting. Also, yes, we're holding support right now at 105. It's holding there, but just like the Russell, that the thing's been trading sideways for a while. If you look at this, currently we're trading at price levels we were in October of last year. So in other words, it's been trading sideways for a year, right? Yes, of course, we had this crazy move here, right? However, we retraced most of those gains, and now we're just kind of trading sideways. A lot of people in the market are waiting for that next wave, right? What I mean by that is we had this crazy wave up here, and then now we're entering into this kind of like accumulation stagnation zone, where we could continue to trade sideways for a while. But what a lot of traders are waiting is a breakout where we'll see another wave. Obviously, I don't think the second one will be as strong as this. This is a pretty incredible run, but a second wave, a bullish breakout, is definitely something a lot of traders want to get into if it does happen, right? That's a great swing trade, but we don't fantasize about that, right? We look at the price levels and we let them tell us what to do. How price reacts at each level. You go buy your trades based on how price reacts. And so far, we're continuing to trade in this channel, and that makes ARKK not too exciting right now, in my opinion. We could trade sideways for months to come. And we're still fighting this really pretty bearish downward trend. Yes, we're not making new lows, which is pretty much the only good news going for it right now. Is we've yet to make new lows, but nonetheless, we're still fighting this really strong downward trend. All right, let's look at the Chinese index. I think the Chinese index has seen some pretty nice action. You guys know Alibaba had a pretty strong week so far. With the Charlie Munger buying it and stuff like that. Chinese tech stocks are doing pretty well this week and last week. And you can see here the China A50 has also seen some bullish price action here. We're coming back up, but we still have to face these two critical resistance level, roughly around 16,500, 16,700. These are key resistance level we still have to break, right? You want to see a price come back here, maybe see it get a retest before resuming off, right? But I do think um, this consolidation here could be a bottom forming. Um, Kind of looks like mic off a little bit. Yeah, mic off accumulation a bit. Um, yeah, maybe I should look into that a bit more. But nevertheless, it does look like bottom is forming. So definitely keep a close eye on the Chinese index in the coming weeks. All right, let's look at some news coming up this week. So we got, of course, shops opening on Tuesday. Wednesday is quite action packed. We got core CPI, and on top of that, we got FOMC minutes. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Thursday, we got the usual initial jobless claim. We got PPI, oil data. Um, see here, FOMC members, and of course Friday. I think we got a lot of retail sales. You guys can see here. So a pretty action-packed week. Wednesday seems pretty interesting. Definitely keep a close eye on Wednesday. Maybe that'll give us a catalyst. Whether that's the upside and downside, we don't know. But this could be on Wednesday. We could see this as a catalyst. With CPI. Inflation stuff and interest rates with the FOMC minutes. So yeah, definitely keep a close eye on Wednesday. And of course, just a quick recap, right? Both the Nasdaq, the S&P, as well as as well as the Dow Jones are testing support right now. So keep a close eye on the market. Let's see how price reacts in the coming days as we test these levels. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe for more content.